Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tea with Tanya. This is another Educators Edition. I am your host, Tanya Mitchell. So, I've come across some fantastic resources that will guide you straight through Teams with no problem at all. It will even help you jump from Teams into other platforms to integrate into Teams, and hopefully with the practice and going back and forth and using this all the time will help our comfort levels and help us be so relaxed and ready for our students come August 31st. All right, so let me share my screen with you so that you can see some of the things that I have found. Actually, a friend of mine, a colleague of mine, sent our principal a myriad of resources. Well, our principal thought this was a wonderful idea, and of course, she's awesome and shared it with everybody. So what I'm about to show you is a part of these resources, and if you would like them directly emailed to you in the way that they were emailed to me, please contact me at teawithtanya@gmail.com. That is the letter T, WITHTANYA @gmail.com. Okay? All right, so now let's take a look. Okay, so I'm going to show you, I'm going directly into the Microsoft Educator Center. And here, I'll go back to where we're talking about transforming our learning platforms into a virtual learning platform. So here it explains what Team is, and by now I believe we all are very familiar with that. So I'm just going to click next. And to get started and creating or joining a team, which is actually the video I made yesterday, so I won't bore you with that. However, we do have another slide that I'll take you through, which is to navigate your team's space. And we're going to go straight here, and I'm going to show you this area. Okay, watch and learn.
When you launch the Teams app, you will arrive at your Teams dashboard. We like to think of the Teams dashboard as having two distinct areas, the Me space and the We space. The large area that shows one specific team or all of your teams is the We space because it is where you share, post, and communicate with other members of your teams. The bar on the left-hand side of the screen is where you find notifications about your recent activity, private chats, teams, assignments, meetings, files, and apps. We like to think of this navigation bar as the Me space because it has controls and notifications specifically for you. The center of your screen will contain white boxes with icons. Each of these represents a team to which you belong. You have many choices to control features of your teams, including the option to hide them. Select the ellipses and a drop-down menu will appear. Hidden teams are still active. To see them, scroll down to the bottom of your dashboard and select the downward caret by the Hidden Teams icon. You can always rearrange your team's tiles by simply dragging and dropping. You can even filter your team to show the type you want to view. When you select the filter icon, a list allows you to select all, classes, PLC, or staff teams. To enter a team, select the team tile of the one you want. On the left is a list of channels that are part of this team. Channels are a way to divide up different aspects of your team into categories, units, topics, or themes. Across the top of any team is a row of tabbed features. All teams have chat, files, and a OneNote notebook. The plus sign allows you to add even more apps as a tab. If you want to search for anything in any of your teams, type a name or keyword in the search bar. Need extra help? Microsoft Teams has you covered. There is always a help button at the bottom of your Teams screen.
Okay, so that helps a whole lot. And like I said, if you want access to all of this information and to the many, many links that I have in my possession now, thanks to other educators and my colleague Stacy, thank you so much for sharing all that with us. I'm sure every single piece will be examined, analyzed, and used. Thank you so much. So I just want to show you one other thing before ending this video. So with navigating Teams, we're back here. I'm going to escape there. Let's see. It doesn't
When you launch the Teams
work. All right, there we are. Okay. So now I'm going to go from navigating your Teams space to work with a team in channels and also stay connected with conversation. So we're going to go right down here to transforming our learning with Microsoft Teams, Module 5, work with a team in channels. So every team can be personalized and customized, and all that begins by creating a team within a team, or a channel within a channel. Sorry, not team within a team, but channel within a channel. And channels may also be subdivided into different modules. So if you're creating a professional team, perhaps a team for your entire school or faculty, for a smaller PLC, we might want to create channels for meetings and schedules, agendas, and strategic plans. So you get an icon or several icons to choose from whenever you go to join a team. So it just depends on what kind of team you want to create or the group that you want to create. Then that particular icon will open up to some options that are customized and personable for that type of group. Okay. So I want to just make that clear to you also. So when you establish your team, you want to make sure you choose the correct team to create so that you can make all of those choices or the customized version of that channel for your team to be conducive to what that group will need. Does that make sense? I hope so. Well, now to stay connected with conversations, which is the real big deal for us. We want to make sure that we are virtual and communicating with our students on a daily basis. We can do that through our Teams video. So we will be very adhesive to our schedules. So when we say there is a class meeting or our reading subject or class begins at 10 a.m. or 9 a.m., then we're expected to be ready and on our computers at 8:59. Right. Okay? Because, you know, with internet and computers, you have all types of issues that can come up and happen, and things, you know, aren't opening up as quickly as possible or as quickly as it can, because of whatever, the weather might be bad or something, you know, it's always some type of variable that can change your outcome. So you want to be aware of that, and you want to definitely keep all that in mind while you are preparing and, you know, preparing to meet with your students. So now, the last video we're going to watch for today, which is called Stay Connected with Conversations. And this is our chat tab. So in Teams, you have a chat tab for communication among the team members. Now, in order to post a message, you want to select the chat tab from any channel. Every single team you create will have these same amenities underneath the umbrella of that group. So make sure you are in the correct team or group that you want to be in, and then choose your chat tab. Okay, so let's watch this video.
Conversations in Microsoft Teams are the ideal way to communicate and collaborate with members of your team. Whether it's a class, a club, a whole staff, or a PLC, you can choose to communicate with the whole team or specific members. To post a message in the chat tab, select the New Conversation button. You will have formatting options at the top of your message box. You can add a header so the subject of your message is visible and clear. Once you have your header, you can finish your message. When the message is to the entire team, you can @team name to ensure that everyone knows the message is important. If you want to add a GIF, emoji, or sticker, you can select the appropriate icon. You can also attach and share links, documents, and multimedia files. You can even initiate a live meeting right within your team. Just select the video camera icon. If you ever want to send a message to a certain team member in the conversation area, use the @ sign with their name. Type your message in the box and press enter, or select the paper airplane icon to send it. They will receive notifications that you have sent them a message.
So, very simple, to the point. There's so many different options and ways to navigate depending upon what it is that you want to do on Teams. So I'm very encouraged at this point. As always, the world of educators have joined together once again to serve our students and to serve our communities. So I'm looking forward to the practice that I need to conduct and helping others as we all practice and get really good at this. So our students will be successful, and we're looking forward to having a wonderful 2020 fall school year starting in virtual land. Wow. Who would have thunk it, right? I know that's not a real word, but anyway. So glad you could be with me today. I appreciate you so much. It's Tea with Tanya. See you next time.